Yo, 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 people. Welcome to the Triggered Thoughts podcast. I'm your host for today, Verbz. And my other host goes by the name of...
Geniusdan.
Yes, Genius, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, How are you, my brother?
I'm good, my brother, man. And I'm excited. Excited, blood.
We got Powers.
Powers in the building.
Where's that sound effect, man? You need to
Oh, then I have to give him a proper intro, We got the man.
Where's the sound effect?
We got the man who's the spiritually conscious rapper, Yeah. We got the man who gives back to the community, with disadvantaged youth by teaching them music and media production. Yeah. And he's a solo podcaster putting in that work.
My God!
Man like 100 Eyes Powers in the building. What? What you saying? You good?
Yeah, bad.
You see how we give you them grand intros there, bro?
Yeah, man, big up, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. How you been though, bro?
I'm very well, my brothers. How you lot been?
Yeah, we're good, All the better to have you here, my brother. Trust me. You get me?
That podcast, huh?
Yay! Link up, you get me? So for listeners who don't know, we've been on Powers' show still, but I'm not going to reveal too much, you get me? Because that's for him to do that, sort that out on his side. But we had to return the favour. Huh?
It's coming out still.
Yeah, man.
Episode's controversial, man.
I know, man. Trust me. Yeah, man. So we had to return the favour and have him back here, man, because he's man them, man. Trust me, you get me? So you know how it goes. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So you said, now, I'm going to start off, with a 7 quickfire question thing for you, 100 Eyes.
Man,
you ready, yeah?
I'm here, really. Let's do it.
Answer as best as you can, you get me? Mad thing.
My God!
All right.
Wait. I got a question, though. It's not trick questions, is it?
No.
Man, we don't do
Basics, bro. We treat our guests how we want to be treated, We ain't gonna stitch you up, bro. Trust me.
Say no more.
You're safe, man. You're well looked after. You're in the capable hands of Geniusdan and Verbz, man.
It's just about getting into what type of thinking mode, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Now it's basic, man. This is about you, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah?
Let's do it.
All right, the 7 quick fire questions for 100 Eyes. Here we go. All right, so question 100 Eyes. For the listeners' sake, man, where did you grow up, bro?
I grew up in Forest Gate, East London.
Okay. What's that? Row deep ends in that, yeah?
Nah, man, that's D-double lives in the ends.
Kano's from there as well, innit?
Nah, Kano's from East Ham still.
Okay. I saw he said he was born in Forest Gate Hospital, though. I saw something where he said that.
Yeah, maybe, because there was a hospital there, but listen, that hospital's mad conspiracy, bro. If I say about that hospital's mad.
Is it?
It's mad. It's mad history in the hospital. Crazy history, cuz.
You say it's something you can't drop on the air, though, no?
No, man, I can drop on the air, but are you ready for it now?
Go on, then.
I thought we were in the 5 questions. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we'll revisit that still, yeah? We'll revisit that. All right. Question number 2. Yeah, what's your ethnicity?
I go by tribes, man. I'm Mende, man. Mende tribe, still.
And you know what? I knew he was going to answer that question on a deeper level, still, Mende tribe, Go on.
If man's trying to live in the truth, I have to live in the truth to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means getting rid of colonizer names. And that's one of the stepping stones. You feel me?
100%, man, 100%. One more. I'm gonna get there. All right, question 3. How long have you been podcasting, bro?
3 years.
Okay. And then that leads us to question 4. What inspired you to start podcasting? You have to give us details, you know.
All right, cool. It was lockdown, and someone called me and said they're starting up a radio station. Would I like to host? And I said, I'm an artist, man. But yeah, let me give it a go. And it was lockdown as well, so there was fuck what to do. Do you feel me?
Yeah.
But before that, though, I started up a company, and the company was an event company. Then I started in January 2020. By March 2020, it was a wrap. I saw it. COVID locked off the whole event thing. So boom. So I was open with time. So I started the radio journey. Boom. Long story short, we had a guest in. We recorded him. It went great. Boom. We rolled on to the next. Then here we are today, season 3 of Powers for Breakfast.
Well done,
I like that, man. I like that. That's a very good answer. I like that still. So you can see where the creativity started, you get me, and how that all fell into place for you. All right. Number 5. This one's a bit of a thinker, yeah? Which guest on your podcast came closest to edutaining you, and why?
Oh, that's a sticky one, you know, bro, because there's been a few, bro, that's left me in a trance. You feel me?
You can name more than one if you want, you know, blood.
All right. Oh, shit. All right. But it's been for different reasons.
Yeah, just let us know why, bro.
All right. M9 Awakening definitely left me in a bit of like, oh, shit. You know why, yeah? To the world, yeah, they see him as devil worshippers. Do you feel me? And when they come and drop the maddest knowledge, bruv. And I was like, rah. And guess what? I'm an empath, innit? I felt their frequency. Their frequency was cleaner than anyone's frequency I felt. Like, I keep it true. I can't even lie. More than the Christians, more than the Muslims, their frequency was so clean. I thought, oh wow, I think people got you lot really. They got you lot the wrong way around, man. They don't understand you. They don't overstand you, I should say.
Why do you think people see them as devil worshippers?
Because people lack understanding.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit as well. I'll tell you why. They dropped a song, not long ago, and I had to think of my brand in a sense, innit? I supported them, of course, but at the same time, it was mad, innit? It's mad. But I respect them still, that's it. I do respect them, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Powers.
Irish and Jamaican come and left a good impact on me still.
Yeah.
They're a good podcast still.
That's the one that I heard you talking about. They left you the coffee beard scrub, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did they leave a good impact on you? Why did they entertain you?
It was refreshing. It was just refreshing, just to see it sink. If you know what I mean. If you know, it was good. It was good to see their ties. It was good to see their connection, man, and to see what they're trying to do together for the future. And I saw the vision, and it made sense. You feel me?
Right.
We're light carriers, innit? And they're both carrying their torches, representing what they're representing, and bringing the history with it. So salute to them, and that's what it's about. It'll get me.
Yeah, man. I like that still. I'm gonna have to look back on some of them episodes because the way you're throwing them out there, it's like I can't keep up. Like I swear down. You know what I mean? But
yeah, you have to send the link, Powers. Send me the link.
It's all on the channel, man. YouTube.com Powers Network, people.
Yeah, I might have to put your link for your channel on this episode still, so people know how to get. You know what I mean? How to get access to your material.
I appreciate that, man. But there's been a lot of guests, bro. But it's mad to even say it. Like, if I don't want to miss no one, because now I started 2, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Darryl Blake's man was bad recently. Still,
Okay.
have you that was Blake's one, the slave trade money trail episode.
Is that the geezer with the bald head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that, you know. I saw clips though, but you were saying a lot of interesting stuff that kind of caught my attention still.
His thing was mad. And he has a tour as well. So you should go on his tour as well. His tour is sick as well, man.
Oh, is
he takes
it?
you around London and it shows you how valuable certain spots were. He took us to a ship registry office. And he took us to the insurance place where they insure ships if they lost stock, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It was fucked, but at the same time, it was edutaining. So that was on my feet completely. So I fuck with that forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. So is there any more?
There's been loads, my brother. Geniusdan's one was refreshing as well. And like I told Dan in the interview, yo, you speak my frequency so I can fully be myself, innit? And I feel like even now I can be myself still. Like,
yeah, man. Transparency, Andrew. Yeah, because you know what it is. We live in a time now where information is limited, censorship is in full operation now, and they're just pulling stuff. Mate, they're just putting. I looked on one of my TikTok accounts, your Powers. I lost the account. TikTok restored it because they realized a lot of posts didn't break any community guidelines. When I got it back, there was messages that I had only for me to see. All. I don't know if you saw the video. I saved it and I put it up on Instagram. They gave me violation for all 20 videos, and these were videos.
Saw that. You had a screen recording.
Yeah.
That's still.
That's mad. So they took your stuff down for no reason?
Huh?
They took it all down for no reason?
No, they took one of my videos down, but then the account was terminated for 2 weeks. Then obviously because they've finally got back and realized the post didn't break community guidelines, what they did do though, however, the one where the newspaper was talking about vaccine, there was a vaccine death. Do you know what they did?
What?
I noticed that was the last post that got flagged. They removed that post.
That's madness.
They removed that post, man. Because that's like, right, let me see if they removed that. And it was a newspaper article. It was a Guardian. So it's not even like there's a conspiracy theory. The Guardian posted it. It was a true story of a woman that died from the vaccine.
Okay.
It was true. And they pulled it. Went against the community guidelines. How?
They don't want that information out there, though, innit? That's the thing still.
Yeah. So, going back to what Powers said, my brother, you should be here. You don't have to censor, hide. Yeah, just be yourself, man.
Yeah, man. That's really what it's about. Living your truth. Like, I'd rather die in the truth than die in the lie. You feel me? And that's just what it is. Fuck it.
I second that sentiment for sure, bro. Yeah, mate. All right, so the next one is, we know that you're obviously a clued up man when it comes to your identity and that. The why is identity of self important to you?
Identity of self is important to me because it's all about legacy, innit? For me, it's all about legacy, my bro. So I need to know where I'm coming from to know where I'm going, my bro. And that's just the bottom line.
I like that.
100%. 100%. Even Bob Marley said that too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you know what it is? Like, think of it like a house, innit? Like, there's different layers to it, innit? The foundation's there, yeah? To the roof. By the end of the day, without the foundation, there's no roof. So it is that.
100%.
There's nothing else.
100%. 100%. I like that, man. You know what I mean? All right. This one's a bit of a brain buster. This is your 7th question, my bro. All right. So if you could have any guest in the world, dead or alive, past or present, who would it be and why? Take your time, because it's a bit of a thinker still.
I know it's still. It'll be the man that kind of like brought me into this woke thing properly when I really deep it still. It'll be more technique, man. I can't lie to you, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know about that,
Yeah.
I know about them guys.
You know what? If you asked me 10, 15 years ago, I'd say Tupac. But fuck that nigga still, I don't care. They got an 80s, man.
Yeah. Oh, you know that. You know about Tupac, innit?
Come on, blood.
Tupac, yeah. To
He's
program
what?
and control.
He's what?
Pac, the two PAC, but then the TUPAC is to program and control. Created character to basically destroy the black community, the old East Coast and West Coast beef, and you don't notice that two of these people lost their lives, Biggie and Tupac. Yeah, he's a creative character. He used to be a ballerina dancer because I find.
Yeah, I know. That's, you know what? Yeah, as you lot say that still, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm more a fan of Biggie Smalls, but I put Tupac and him neck and neck because they both do their thing, but on records, but in different ways. But Tupac obviously spits with more knowledge, yeah? However, based on what you and I just saying just there has been a few things, like a few recent findings of his that's made me second guess him, you know.
Well, you know what I mean? What did you say?
I'm not even going to be rude, but one of the things I'm going to say is, yeah, remember Madonna?
Yeah.
Back in the day, she had a loose reputation for sleeping her way to the top of the music industry, innit?
Yeah.
He was with her, blood.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember he sent her a letter, didn't he? I saw something about it where she wrote a letter.
Yeah, and if you're supposed to be a conscious man, how comes you're with women that's moving like that? That don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Trust patterns, innit?
Yeah.
Like, trust the patterns, innit?
This is what I'm saying.
Like, you know, like, he was just an agent to create gangster rap.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
That was his purpose, you feel me?
Yeah.
Once you understand that, you can see him for who he is. And that's just what it is.
But Powers?
Yeah.
I uploaded a screenshot of one of his lyrics where he admitted that he sold himself for fame and fortune.
Yeah.
His lyrics.
He was bred into it, bro. That's why you see him doing ballerina.
Yeah, even Prodigy and Mobb Deep did ballerina. Remember Jay-Z exposed them. He said Prodigy, Prodigy exposed.
Prodigy never done ballerina, blood. That's a lie.
Yeah, because Jay-Z uploaded a picture. Do you remember? Do you not remember that situation?
Hold on, cuz.
And I was
remember what Jay-Z's involved in as well, you know.
Because it's true, you know.
And he's in it tooth and nail, bruv. He's on him and Beyonce are on the Jeffrey list, blood.
Cuz, let me show you Prodigy. Give me 1 minute. Let me show you this, cuz, yeah? So you know where I'm going.
Hey, what are you man saying about that Cat Williams thing still?
Cuz, can you see it?
I can't see it, you know, cuz.
You see it now?
Nah.
Oh, man. Yeah, so basically, it looks like he's in some sort of blouse. It's mad.
Okay.
Send in the group chat, innit?
Yeah, send in the group chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that still.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna bring that up, you know, because I thought, you know what, this might make it. If I bring that up, it might make us run well over time. But you know what? That's a good thing you wrote up there, you know, Powers. Salute to you still. I ain't gonna lie. The Cat Williams thing. What did you think of it?
I got a clearer picture on the game still.
Did you watch it as well, Dan?
Yeah.
Some of it, man. Do you know what I did? Actually, because I've got a feeling they might pull that, so I uploaded it onto the Rumble still.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've always thought that Cat Williams is a deep person, you know. But you see the way he articulated himself in that, just throwing it out there. I was like, this guy's on a whole different level, you know, bro. I swear down.
Yeah, but Powers.
Yeah.
Verb, did you not notice in one of his interviews? I don't know if you saw his hands was on his knee. His hands was on his knees and he was moving his hands like this. That's not a good sign. They might, if you find that this guy disappears, you know what I mean, die suspiciously, you know what, go on. He upset a lot of people, 40 plus people who called out. He was getting backlash, man. And the stuff that he was saying was, that video, the last I checked, it was on 30 million views. He was exposing everything, man. This guy, like...
No holds barred.
Oh, listen. You know what, bro? I can't lie, fam. I liked it, yeah. I respect it, because I knew what he's saying. It was confirmed what everyone knew, innit? But, boom, he said something, and my eyes just went, huh?
Go on. You have to drop that now. Go on.
Yeah, go on.
It's how he never called out Ice Cube. I find suspicious, but I can't lie. And I personally have high suspicion Ice Cube's an agent, blood.
Oh, bloody hell, man. Fact.
Yeah.
Did you not do the niggas with an attitude?
All right, cool. Yeah. So wait. Let me land. So I feel Cat might just be controlled opposition, bro.
Whoa.
There's a strong possibility of that still.
Why do you say that? That's deep. I was kind of, because the way they blackballed him, I was kind of like, he might be legit. I'm going to be honest with you.
How can he be blackballed that he got the highest interview?
And he's got the most shows on Netflix as well.
No, but remember, he's not in no movies. If you notice, he
is in movies, bruv.
Well, latest ones.
Nah, he's been in movies. He's not been that. Remember, Cat Williams ain't no A-class actor, you know. You're not gonna see him in the biggest movies. It's gonna be like them, you know, like what them films like what them Wayans brothers make and all them kind of level movies. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's been in movies.
Do you think Hollywood just letting anybody go?
Nah, man.
Nah. You know what made me, as you say that, you know what made my ears prick up with Cat? Yeah? When he spoke about, what's my man's name again? The next one that's in Friday. The skinny geezer that played the Santa.
Yeah.
You remember him, yeah?
Yeah.
When he said that he would never ever, because that guy was opposing him, saying that he was supposed to play the pimp and Cat was supposed to play Santa. And then Cat cussed him and said, every time I see you, you're in a dress. You play a woman better than you play a man. And he said, I swore. Kevin. And then he said, I swore, not Kevin Hart. I forgot what his name is. And he said, I swear that anytime, the only way I'm going to do work with you again is if you're in a dress. And then he goes, and then what was his next movie? Remember that movie that Ice Cube done called First Sunday? And the guy was in it playing the grandma in the dress again. And I was like, bruv, how have you got that?
Hold on.
How have you got that power, blood?
Martin Lawrence?
No, not the main man's there.
I know you're talking about. I forgot his name though. Still.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but you mentioned him. You spoke about him.
The short, black, skinny fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, how have you got that power to put that in your contract? So if he agrees to do a movie with you, he has to wear a dress. That's a bit mad.
That's some strong ties there, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I mean?
So Dan, if me and you have to do a podcast, you gotta be on the dress, cuz.
You don't mean Tracy Morgan, do you?
Nah, man.
Nah.
Ricky Smiley.
That's him, Ricky Smiley.
Yeah. Okay.
Him. That's the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's it. And then when he come after Cedric, he come after Steve Harvey, bruv, he was going in, man.
That's a chess move, man.
Yeah.
That man been holding that gatekeeping spot for too long. That's it. Taking that.
Yeah, I like that. Powers is not easy, you know.
Man, still.
This guy knows what he's talking about, man.
100%.
He's very, very smart guy, man.
Yeah, man.
Smart,
I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I think I watched about 2 hours of it, but I need to watch the last 40-something minutes still. Did he get any deeper at that point, or? Did it kind of fall off?
Yeah. He got deep still.
Yeah.
He was just yapping, innit? He had a drink, innit? He was just yapping, man.
Yeah. Even the guy that was interviewing him, he looked a bit scared with all the names that he was throwing out, man.
I don't know, man. That guy look a bit flirty as well, like.
Yeah, them tight tracksuits and that. You get me? Yeah, I mean. So yeah, I want to go into a topic still. Yeah, that's gonna spark a little bit of a debate between us still. Yeah, for the second part of this show. All right, to the topic for the second half is: should the school education system be modernized? So I'm gonna start with you, Geniusdan. What do you think about that question?
That's a good question, but modernize in what way?
How the school system is now, yeah? Basically, do you think it works? And if it doesn't work, what do you think should change? What do you think should change? Or what would you change?
No, it definitely doesn't work. I don't like the indoctrination. I don't like the way that...
You gotta be specific for the listeners, man, when you're saying them indoctrination words there, bro.
Forcing children to participate in, like the different... they want to introduce that into the education system, like totally disregarding people's, human rights, violating people's human rights, and then using bullying tactics to make out that people are, phobic or, do you know what I mean? It's wrong, man. It's like if you stand for something or if you have beliefs, the same way that someone believes that they identify as a fly or they identify as a pig, and, society accommodates that, they're like, yep, you know what, don't discriminate. If they're the same way that you should be able to respect someone's freedom, if they say that, you know what, I don't, does that mean I believe what I believe, I don't want to, partake in that. You're forcing someone to do something or, learn something that they have no business learning. And on top of that as well, these young youths, as you know, the children, their minds are young, so their brains are like sponge, so it soaks up a lot of information. And what you do now is bringing confusion with these youths, because now, unless you're a parent that's clued up and you tell your children firsthand, and firsthand meaning that you say to them, you know what, the normal structure, and this is obviously, everyone's got their own rights and views, but the normal structure is a man and a woman. A man and a woman can procreate, they can create children. Yeah? Now, I bring up my children, and I've taught my children that firsthand, meaning that they've learned that from the home. So now what will happen now is when they now go to school, and the school system now tries to introduce, this other way of life. Yeah, it's acceptable to wear tights, it's acceptable to wear skirts, and it's okay for a man to be, do you know what I mean? And this is not me out there, do it. Everyone is entitled to do what they do. I'm not, judging anyone. But the same way now that I've taught my children, so what will happen now is my children are like, well, no, it should be a man. You see where now the problem comes in now, because my children are like, no, that it should be a man and a woman. Now they can get in serious trouble for that, because it is classed as hate speech. But all I've done is teach my child first. And the problem that a lot of parents are going to have now is if they're not the kind of parents that, take time out to even teach their children the basics and, understanding about, humanity, life, how babies are made, just the basics. Yeah. Because obviously, we all work and, unfortunately some have to send their children to school, but I feel that as parents, we have our part to do in terms of teaching them certain things. The problem that we have now is that there are some parents, they're so busy working, they're doing 5 jobs, they don't have time to tell their children certain things. So what happens now is a school system that introduces gender, able, all these different gender, you name it, binary. So what happens now is your child that didn't get any sort of information firsthand, just the basic, is now told by the school that, yeah, it's acceptable to wear dresses. A man can be with and it's okay if you identify as a rat. It's okay if you identify as a cat. It's normal. I now come in and say to my son, you know what, son, it's, if it's a man should be with a woman, he's now going to turn around and say, but no, we've been taught that is this. So what's going to happen now is the child that's been taught firsthand is going to run with the firsthand information. You come now with your secondhand, it's too late. Do you see what I mean? The damage has been done. The seed has already been planted, and this is the danger with what's happening in the school system. Because there was a time when I went to school, none of this, I don't even think the transgender thing even existed. Do you see what I mean? And even back then, it was, if you were, like, you were frowned at. And I think back in my days, it was, if a man was wearing an earring, that would be an identification of him being. So it was a thing. Do you remember Powers? I don't know if you remember.
I remember that, especially if you wore two. If you wore two of them, yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So the problem we've got now, as I said before, is the seed that's being planted in this generation, and once again, it's to do with Depop. If you understand what I'm saying, yeah. Because there's an agenda, as they say, they believe that the planet is, overpopulated, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And they're now trying to push these gender, they're pushing the feminine movement. Do you know what I mean? All these different stuff. But you've got to look at it, what, at the end of the day, what is their objective? What is it that they're trying to do? Do you know what I mean? So in terms of going back to your question, yeah, they need to stop all this brainwashing and teaching children what they need to be, which is just learning how to do the basics. I don't send my children to learn how to fondle themselves, how to masturbate, it's shocking some of the stuff I've seen. Yeah,
you're right, still.
I can send you newspaper clips where 6-year-olds have been taught how to, like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, they got books in some schools and that still.
Send your children to learn, not to learn about. It's terrible, man. That's why a lot of parents homeschool, because they're just so sick of the control, the manipulation, the indoctrination. It's too much, man. And then on top of that, the people that made the rules are bloody pedos.
Wow.
Man.
Dan's coming in there with the scorpion sting.
Powers is going to obliterate, man. You see, Powers is like, boy.
Powers.
And it's not even ready for what I've got to say. Look, you see him, look, he's smiling.
I got to move on to you, because that genius is moving a bit mad. Nah, joking. I get where you're coming from still.
Mad.
Mad. Let me see what you're saying, Powers.
What the question was?
The question was, should the school education system be modernized? So in other words, if you know how it's set up now, is there anything that you see that should be maybe scrapped and changed? Is there is there anything that you would personally change about the school modern system? Is the school system out of date?
I knew it was going to laugh.
The school system was never built for that. So when you talk about modernizing it, it's a bit mad. Look, let's take it back here, because I'm learning stuff on my journey as well. Yeah, I learned that school used to only be on a Sunday.
Wow, that's crazy.
And that was by a fella called John D. Rockefeller. And I'm a picture scenario for you. Yeah, back in the day, everyone was probably landowners. They lived on farms and shit. So me starting a school system will take your children away from their land that you own. Do you know what I'm saying? And put them in a certain place. And when you deep it, yeah, like Dan said, it's indoctrination for one. They ain't really learning shit. I didn't learn shit till I left school. So I just wasted goddamn 11 years of my life doing nothing, learning nothing. And that is the conclusion of school, in my opinion. Because at the end of the day, I feel like the further you go, it's not to do with intelligence. It's just to do with how well you retain memory. So that it's all just a joke thing. It all just don't make sense to me. But the bigger picture is they want the land, innit? They want the land, innit? So when you talk about modernizing the school system, Modernising it how and doing what? Are you talking about introducing agriculture, how to look after the earth? Why are they going to teach you that? They're trying to steal your land.
Well,
they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know the importance about the land and you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, this is it. That's what I was going to say. Like, if that helps kids, agriculture and stuff like that, should it be introduced? But based on what you're saying, you're making a lot of sense. Still, they probably wouldn't introduce that.
Bro, if I knew how to, if I went to school and they taught me how to grow anything, I could survive anywhere. I don't need this. That already is. I don't need a system. Thank you. They're never going to tell you that, bro. They're never going to show you the importance of land. Never. And when you actually deep it, everyone does live in the city and there's lots of land around us. But yeah, they'll tell you they've got no more space. But you're driving big 2-3 hours on the motorway, you're going to see space everywhere. Like, this shit makes no sense.
Yeah.
So when the school thing is literally waste of time, man. Modernising what, man? Waste of time, man.
So what would you replace the school thing with? If you scrap the school altogether, what would you replace it with?
I will replace it with life skills. How to really live, start fires, live in the world, harvest food, hunting, certain plants to eat. I would like, it would be life. Life would be the educator now, innit? That's it, innit? My God.
Very good answer, man. Very good answer.
But at the same time, I'm not knocking education. I'm knocking the school system when you talk about modernising it. You feel me? Because I do believe education is power. Knowledge is power, right? But it needs to be applied knowledge to make it powerful. So if I have to go elsewhere to learn a certain degree of knowledge so I can execute better, it's what it is.
Yeah.
And that don't have to be at school. That could be with a scholar. That could be me coming to live at Dan's house for a bit and getting knowledge.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Certain people send their children to certain people to live because they know the experience they can learn from that person or that family for a bit and bring it back home. Do you get what I'm saying?
Very true. Very good point. Very good.
And it'll make us connect more, real connections. I need to connect with him because I need to get food from him. He grows all the peppers out here. I can't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you start trading amongst yourselves, innit?
Yeah, brother. You barter. You'll learn to barter better. That's like the system is the reason why a lot of people don't connect, man. That's that. A system and people don't connect. That's crazy.
Well, that was an edutaining answer, bruv. Powers in the motherfucking building.
Especially the techie one still, I can't lie. Especially was a little bit techie still.
Nah, for real. Alright then, cool. So
wait. So Dan, see, so before we even get to the files and it's long already, cuz we already gave them all that power. We left our land, gave them the power of our children. Well, you can respect now. What?
You say there's no chance we can overturn them, nah?
I'm not saying there's no chance, yeah. I'm saying
you believe in spirituality, right?
Yeah.
So that's strong enough to eventually get the job done?
What are we talking?
Turning over these funny people that you just said.
Alright, cool. Alright, look. What are we talking? I said, what are we talking, yeah? Because when you said spirituality, I don't know where we're going with this. Are we going to
now you just mentioned the weirdos and all that. You said it's too late because the weirdos and this and that. I'm saying, like, can't we force them out of positions of power where they can't do what they want to do? If we're spiritual people and we get spiritually connected again, do you think we can't eventually turn them over in battle?
Yeah.
Because they'll try and take you out before you do that.
Nah.
You saying yeah? Nah?
The verb, they'll be after your head, mate. Trying to do that.
Alright, let's move on. Alright, cool.
See what it is, yeah?
Go on.
It's like, you should take them out, yeah? Man don't have to take no one out, you know, if we move smart with it. Do you get what I'm saying, cuz? Yeah? Do you get what I'm saying? Man don't really have to take nothing out, because it's all collateral damage. We're just trying to get to one position, yeah? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I say take them out, it don't necessarily mean like, I don't know, on a physical element, but it could be just, I don't know, everyone becoming spiritual and leaving that system behind, brother. It just flops.
You see, when you say spiritual, yeah, I thought straight away of the Haiti revolution. Have you heard? You heard about that?
Yeah.
They used judge. You call it judge.
Yeah, they did still.
They did, didn't it?
Yeah, that's a mad one still. They did, yeah.
And they won, innit?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about what? Meditating in the park. What are we talking
about? No judge right now. No judge. All right. So, get me. Let me ask you this question now. In terms of the schooling system, do you think the discipline side of things in school for kids is too harsh or too soft?
Who's going?
Let me run with you first, 100
The discipline side.
Well, let me run with 100 eyes first.
Is it too harsh or too soft? I think it all depends on the demographic of the school.
When you walk out a road and you see school youths, do you think they come from an environment where the discipline has got them up to speed?
I think it all depends where you live.
You reckon?
Well, yeah.
That's a good answer still, you know, but I don't know, you know.
When I say demographics, yeah, alright, cool. If you're black you or mixed race you, and you live in a heavily dominated white area, and you're getting in trouble more than a lot of other children, okay, what is that too harsh? Or, do you get what I'm saying?
Can be.
Yeah, so it depends on demographics. But if you're like a black kid that's in a predominantly black school and the teacher's onto you, it could be too harsh, or it could be the child needs a bit of training, black.
True, but there is some, I'm going to put a twist on that. There is some schools, you know, quite a few that I've worked in, especially up these sides, where there's schools in black areas, but not a lot of the staff are black. So when the kids are getting in trouble, the kids of ethnicity are getting in trouble because it's teachers that don't understand them, if you get what I'm saying. They don't know how to encourage or nurture them. They more condemn them quickly, if you get what I'm saying.
It might go back to the education system, innit? Like, a lot of us are not going for those jobs. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're not interested. Do you get what I'm saying? Because sometimes our parents' colonial mindset. Be a doctor, be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Sometimes it's even a thing where the teachings of the school system, instead of like the historical element and their principles and stuff, don't fit with many ethnic cultures. So they'd probably think like, why would I want to work in there? And I have to kind of help to encourage kids to follow this system rather than follow where we come from or what we're used to.
Well, representation's important, isn't it?
This is it.
So it's a tricky one, bro. But yeah, if you want children to do well of a certain ethnics, you got to be a representative.
100%.
This is why man edutains. Do you feel what I'm saying, cuz?
That's real. Genius. What's your answer, my bro?
Boy, yeah, there's no discipline, man. From the time when I went to school, yeah, there was a level of fear with teachers. You were scared, you know what I mean? Back in my days, the headmaster, man, used to shout. But we're in a time now where these youths are juking up teachers, stabbing headmasters. You can just go and do a Google search and just see how much the respect has been lost for these teachers. These youths don't have any respect, they don't have any manners, and they don't respect authority. And this is the problem that we've got with this generation, you know what I mean?
My God!
I'll give you an example. I went to my eldest son, he did really well. Him and there was 3 others. I believe altogether there was about 4. Yeah? No, was it 4 or 5? Yeah. 4 white boys and one black boy. That was my son. And, we were invited because he did very well. In his schoolwork, and they said, you can have, they invited us for breakfast with the headmaster, And for me, when me and the missus, we went in, the teachers were like, my God, your son, he's so polite, he's really lovely kid. Like, they would just really say, very manageable, he's doing really well. And a few of them were saying that, and I felt proud. I would never, ever expect any of my children to be disrespectful. I bring them up to respect their elders, you know what I mean? Especially my oldest. You know what I mean? So the simple fact that, and I can't really always say is the household, because sometimes people do their best, but the reality is children are the product of the environment, because the minute now they start messing about and playing, they straight away is like, yeah, it's from home. The parents, he wasn't raised up, he was dragged up. You know what I mean? So when you see a lot of these youths disrespectful, yeah, when I used to get on the bus or, get on the train, and some of the times I see these youths, man, I'm like, wow, you really coming from school? They've got their ties around their head like Rambo.
My God!
You know what I mean? Their trousers are hanging down. The schoolgirls' skirts are like bloody mini skirts. I'm like, come on, man. So, answer to your question, no. The school system, it's sad. It's not the same, man. These youths, it's not the same, man. It's not the same.
Good answer, man. I agree. I agree with you still. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? It's a bit looking at the contrasting difference between when man was a youth and then now I see how these youths operate now. It's a bit mad still. I know it's, we more see them outside, but I see them inside the school when I'm doing support work with them as well. And it's not the same, man. I remember back in the days when a teacher could come out, it could be 20 of you on the landing making up a whole heap of noise and going on with madness. And one teacher will come out and blaze up their voice in the landing, and the whole of the kids just stop and stand straight like rock. You know what I mean? And then march off and go where they're going. Now these youths are giving you back chap. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's a bit mad still, And there was something else I was gonna say still. Even when you're thinking about on the street and stuff, you said that you raise your kids to have respect for adults. I'm seeing things now where the frequent culture that I'm seeing amongst young people now is kids saying stuff like, I don't like the teacher, I hate the teacher. Yeah? Even my daughter's come and said that to me. And I'm like, whoever you're hanging around with, you need to allow that, you know what I mean? And she's like, yeah, but Dad, she always shouts and whatever not. I'm saying, so what if she always shouts? Is she shouting at you personally? No, the class. But I'm saying, if it's not you personally, why are you taking it to heart? She's not coming directly to you and shouting. Obviously, there's other people in the class that's pissing her off. So she's dealing with the whole class in the same manner, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah?
Yeah.
I said, you gotta remember, sweetheart, the teachers ain't there to be your friend, They're there to do a job. And when you're sitting there saying, I don't like the teacher, or I hate the teacher, when that teacher picks up on your energy and knows that that's how you feel, they'll just cast you out the classroom, left, right, and center. Every time you come in, just dash you out the classroom. And they'll do it when you get to your detrimental years in school. That's what I've seen. They wait till you get to year 10 and 11 when you're doing GCSEs. Next thing you know, you're outside the classroom on a regular basis. You get me? Things you got away with before in year 7, 8, 9, you're not getting away with in 10 and 11. And I'm saying to her, when they do that, they're ruining your future. They don't need you. Yeah. They get their wage, they got their house, they got their car, they're all right. They don't have to put up with you. And when they put you out, you're there scratching your head now, because when you become an adult, you fucked up your life. So what you got to learn to do, is you got to learn to try and build a good relationship with your teacher. Even if you ain't the best of friends, smiling, let the teacher see that no matter how they carry on towards the class, you're still positive. You still have the right attitude. You'd be surprised how that teacher might bend over backwards so you pause to help you when you're struggling with certain things. But if you give off your energy like you don't like them, they ain't gonna give a fuck about you, and your life's just gonna be fucked, blood. You know what I'm saying? When I was a youth lad in school, there was teachers that was, I didn't get beaten in school, but there was a couple of teachers that used to use the meter ruler and box at you in the head, or dash, the brush where they rub off the chalk with. Dash that across the classroom in the youth's head and all them they used to do stuff like that. You get me? Yeah? But I never heard not one youth say, I hate the teacher, because the respect levels, you've been taught by your parents. You must respect adults. So you wouldn't even utter that. But these youths now, they're all saying they hate the teacher, and this is why nothing are outside the classroom, even if they've got a level of intelligence, and they're fucking up their futures because they're picking up this European idiotic mentality, blood. You understand? Teachers not here to be your friend, they're there to do a job. Yeah? Let them teach you, blood. It's as simple as that, yeah? Anyway, enough of my rant. Let's move on to the next question. Final question. This one to spark a little bit of a debate still. Especially with you man's experience as school youths and that. Do you think that all boys' schools and all girls' schools should continue or be scrapped?
My God!
Good question, man. Good question. I personally feel that there needs to be schools, they should scrap this all boys, all girls. You know why? Because there's a good chance that some of these youths end up being funny. I'm being honest with you.
They end up what?
It's good for them. End up being funny.
Go on, because they're in all the same gender.
I say that, because when you're with obviously male and female, mixed together, then they're able to get to understand, about a woman. When you're just with a man and I've come from an all boys school. I used to go to all boys school.
Me too.
You know what I mean? And then I left and I went to I used to go to Archbishop in Mixham. I left there and then I went to I went from high school, which was an all boys school, down to you. Yeah, I did there about maybe 2 years there. Then I went to the Archbishop, which is a mixed school. I preferred that.
Okay.
Kiss chase with the girls. Kiss chase with the girls. You know what I mean?
You dirty bungle, yo.
My God!
And there was a difference, man, because when you're just constantly seeing man, and even one of I remember one of our teachers, what was his name, Mr. Man, one black brother still. He used to look at the boys. He was just he was dirty.
Oh, love it, blood, is it?
Yeah, cause man.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, cause he was different, man. Him and you had Mr. Man. If he raised his voice, you were scared. But then he had this particular smile which made you know that he was very feminine. And I remember he used to really like one of the brothers there called. I remember he loved.
I said he loved,
Yeah, man. He just, you have some teachers, they have their favorites, man. He was just different towards that brother, man. Different.
The teacher's pet.
My memories are quite bad. Yeah, and that was the geography. That was the geography humanities teacher. Back then, we used to have humanities. You remember that, Powers?
I remember humanities.
Old school, man. Yeah, humanities, man.
So do you think that's the same thing? You know what you're saying about if you have the same, like the boys all in one school and the girls in one school, it might make them encourage them to be more funny, as you say, yeah? Do you think that's the same? Do you think that's the same thing for the boys and the girls?
Yeah, of course. Because you're growing. Imagine that's the perfect time at that age for you to get to understand about the opposite sex. If you spend most of the school years, remember when you especially playtime, you're playing together. I mean, back then I used to play pat ball and basketball. In lesson, you see what I mean? You don't really get to understand, and it's only when you leave school that's mad. It's crazy, man.
So in your school, did you see some funny behavior a lot?
There were some feminine individuals, man.
A lot of them, yeah?
No, a lot of them, but it was enough for me to say that. Hence, why there needs to be mixed.
Okay. What about you, Powers? What do you think?
Should they scrap them?
Yeah. Do you think they should scrap them or keep it as it is? Have a mixture of the three, all boys, all girls, and mix.
Well, it's all about choices, right? It depends what I don't know, man. I went to all boys school, but I had a all girls school down the road, and we used to go off to school. You know what I'm saying? You
used to walk down there a lot, innit?
there was this walkway everyone had to meet anyway. Do you get me? It was like that.
Yes.
And I didn't see no issue with it, to be fair. I didn't see no issue with it.
Yeah.
My brother went to the same school. He's straight. My sister went to the girls' school. She's straight. I think.
I think the difference is if it was nowadays where they were indoctrinating you with that stuff as well, then maybe it might be a little bit more different, if you know what I'm saying, like more of an influence. But where we was growing up, they didn't have that, so it wasn't as detrimental.
What are you saying? There could be a verb vesta.
A what? You're funny, you know.
A verb vesta.
You're an idiot, you know. You're funny.
Huh? Verb vesta.
You're trying to be funny. There could be a Geniusdan.
Cool. They scrap it, yeah. They scrap the schools. What's the pros and cons?
That you just have to put all the boys and girls will be together. Yeah. But you know what? I think educationally, I think that girls work better together in an all-girls environment and achieve more. If they were with boys, I think some girls would get sidetracked. Some girls would still excel. But I think if boys were in girls' schools, I think some would act like idiots and lose themselves and obviously want to turn gallus and that. But I think some would be forced to straighten up because the girls would be excelling so well that they wouldn't want to look dumb in front of the girls. That's what I think. What do you think?
There's truth to what you're saying, 100%. There's more focus when you separate the sexes. 100%. They do that in the mosque.
Yeah, you see. See it there?
It's like discipline, isn't it? Yeah, discipline is important, man. So in terms of that, to teach discipline to society, yeah, scrap them. But at the same time, I didn't see no wrong with it.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is, when you left school, bruv, Powers, you went to an all-boys school. Genius, you went to an all-boys school, so did I. I know when you left school and you went college, you was absolutely craving for gal. Yes or no?
Oh, man.
Remember, I went to a mixed school after, so I've had the best of both worlds.
Okay, so you left and went to a mixed school.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're right. You're a bit well balanced. So all right,
yeah,
$100. Come on.
I was alright, cuz. I can't lie. I had no issue in that area.
So when you left school, like, all right, you spent most of your time around boys in boys' school. You probably had some girls around you outside, but not as much as if you was in a mixed school. So when you left school, you make up for lost time.
He's got 100 eyes. Come on, man.
Like I said, yeah, we used to mingle with the girls anyway, cuz. So it was like, I didn't miss out on nothing. I was still, you know me, back here, you know me, I was
Okay, I was different, man. I didn't have that much girls around me when I was in school. You see, when I left, oh my gosh, bruv, I became a beast, bruv.
Because we had a girls' school not far away. Literally, I'm talking a 2-minute walk, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? So maybe that was the pros. Like, it didn't affect us in that way.
Yeah,
so you're saying, come out, mad hunting and that.
Bro, when I went to college, man, I was murdering it, bro. I swear down. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, man. It's one of them ones, but yeah. All right then, lads. Well, thank you for your input. Let me ask you, Genius, what do you think of the episode?
Brilliant, man. I'm just grateful that, Powers came on, man. Bare respect, humble guy.
Big up,
I'll always have the utmost respect for this brother, because as you know, we're starting off, and the simple fact that he's humble enough to know what, even say, you know what, yeah, man, I'm happy to come on and keep his word. Something like that, you know what I mean?
100%, Powers. I have to back up what Genius is saying, because I've tried to reach out to a few mans and try to gain that link, and some people that are above man on this thing, like, they're not even responding, bruv. They're going on like they're nice. You know what I mean? So the fact that you was like, yo, bruv, yeah, man, come true. You know what I mean? I respect that big time. You're a humble guy, bro.
Makes sense, cuz. It just makes sense. So why not, cuz? Support the thing. It makes sense.
Yeah, man.
So we work together. Like, see what it is here, cuz, yeah? You know who's really trying to do something, innit? You just know. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's some fraudcasters out there still.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot, cuz.
Trust me. Nah, man, I'm grateful for you for coming on, man. And obviously, I think, at some point, Powers are going to have to get you back on again, man. You know what I mean? I know you're a proper busy man, and that still respect your schedule. But,
well. So, yeah, man. I ain't going to lie, Powers. Like, obviously, yeah, I expect you to say, you know what, like, yeah, Dan, man. Yeah, you kept it 100, man. And then, do you know the next thing as well? Because he sent me a message at 9:45. Well, go on.
Okay.
Like,
he's ready. That's what I'm saying. He's organised though. He's organised.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be real, yeah. I'll be sleeping right now, cuz.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to bed early, man.
Okay.
I'm not 5 minutes, so it is what it is. You get me?
Yeah.
It's in the diary. So big up you, man, still for the invite. You get me?
Yeah, no.
Anytime. But like I said, we'll get you on soon still. So, there you have it, man. You get me? Yeah, so people, I'm going to say good night from myself, Verbz.
Myself, Geniusdan.
Myself, $100 Powers, I'm bad.
And remember the little shout out where they can reach Powers, isn't it? Powers, talk about your channel, man.
Yeah, let the people know where you at, man.
Yeah, man, come on down to Powers Network, youtube.com/Powers Network, home edutainment. We have guests that bring interesting and controversial topics.
100% people, if you don't know about 100 Powers, check out his thing. Very interesting, eye-opening, enlightening. You will learn a lot of stuff there, man. Trust me, man. Him and his guests, they know their thing and they do their thing. Yeah. So yeah, listeners, we'll see you next week on the next episode of the Triggered Thoughts podcast.